good evening and welcome to the game I wanted to play last night, namely Necromunda Hired Gun. The 41st millennium is a happy place indeed if you're into delicious combinations of gothic and dystopian and chrome punk sensibilities, and no place is this more on show than in Necromunda. It's so wonderfully delicious. I adore the Necromunda game, and I really want to enjoy this game as well. I have tried it a little bit already, but I'm going to start it from the beginning again this evening, just because I think it bears repeating at the opening. Good evening, Omni Revan. Good evening. And well, let's take a look, shall we? Now, I'm actually starting on the Steam homepage or loadout page, my library, because there's actually an interesting bit of sort of exposition in the opening of the game as it's booting up. So here we go. Okay, Necromunda Hired Gun. Play. I mean, I'm going to be playing this game obviously as a shooter, but also there's going to be lots of commentary, I think, on what I'm seeing, what I'm looking at, because architecturally, it's just mwah, mwah.
It is the 41st millennium, and mankind rules the stars. This sprawling empire is powered by hive worlds. Gargantuan planets of industry. Necromunda is the greatest hive world in all of the Imperium. With cities that rise from the ash wastes, like sheer mountain peaks. Spire upon spire, tower upon tower. The hives climb so far above the poisoned clouds, they cleave the heavens. And what nightmares may come in these hive cities, where humanity has been allowed to grow unchecked in its teeming billions.
Humanity's been left to grow unchecked, like weeds. I just moved my cursor out of the way there. And we're going to launch the campaign. Launch. Let's delete that slot and start again. There we go. I was only past the first level anyway. The artwork in this is fantastic. Lots of loading screens involve concept art, it seems. At least it looks as though it's painted on texture paper.
Without the merchant skills, there's no order to life down here. No one to stop things unraveling completely. You're thinking there's no order down here anyway. But you just don't see it. Order is what every ganger down here is looking for. Just an order they can change. One where they can get to be top dog, the big boss man. Not just a prole labouring away, toiling for house, hive and throne. Order down here is different. Nobody wants the enforcers, or worse, coming down here, trying to make things the way they are up in Hive City. So we all follow the Guilder's rules. Without them, it all breaks down. No one kills a Guilder unless they're truly dangerous or truly desperate. And the truly desperate are the most dangerous of all. That's why I think we can help each other out. We're going to earn ourselves that bounty for taking down whoever killed Maro Virax, And we're going to put things back the way they should be. You see, we're agents of order, the likes of us. Even if we do get to sow a little strife along the way. You're in? Trust me. It'll be worth it.
Now, if you're having trouble hearing the voice actor there, that's not. Don't adjust your speakers. That's not you. That is the game. Very quiet in places for some reason. But yeah, here we are with what looks like concept art. Well, I don't know. That could be a digital effect to look like canvas. But at the very least, it's certainly a digital painting, and it's just gorgeous. The whole thing is just wonderful. Chapter 1. A member of the Merchants Guild has been murdered, and there's a huge bounty on the outlaw responsible. You and 2 fellow hired guns are in pursuit of the outlaw and believe you know where to find them. Attack in concert to capture the outlaw and claim the bounty. Aye, aye, Captain. Proceed. And here we are. We've got our faithful dog here, our Mastiff, who we can pet. Hello, boy. Hello, good boy. We seem to be ready to go down into the hive, and just look at this. This is the thing that I love most about this game already is just the designs. They're drawing on the best of Warhammer 40k, the best of Necromunda. Because Necromunda to me is most interesting because it's the most archaeologically active. It's ruins, it's ruinous, it's rotting, it's rusting, it's old tech being stapled together. No trespassing. Violators will be shot. Survivors will be sold. Well, let's proceed. Pick our character, shall we? Who should we go with? He's one of the main 2 characters that we've seen. You know, him and her are the sort of the poster child for the game. I quite like the look of that guy. Looks a bit like a dwarf. Let's go for normal. After all, I'm going to be doing a lot of talking. Down we go. The graffiti,
This is it.
Yeah.
You sure? Positive. The black serpents are holed up in there.
Oh, look, see this sign there. My Mastiff is starving.
Sure they're in there or sure about getting it done? Relax. Just a few issues. And then, payday.
I really want to look around that space, but I can't.
Payday.
Okay. But be ready for anything.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Yeah.
Doon we go.
They can't defend all the approaches. They'll come in from both sides. And from the dome front.
The dog's quite excited. We're descending into the hive. And look at that Gothic cathedral rising up. Even down here, they have the imperial sensibilities in the architecture.
You 2, this level. I'm heading down.
You and the hound, eh?
Yeah. Okay. This is it. Let's go.
I can see the sentries.
Wait until I'm on the ground. Then take out as many as you can. Let them know they're surrounded.
I mean, this is such a feature of the 40k universe, is the decadence, you know, overly ornate, hinting at moral corruption. Everything is. I mean, look, even here they got the hooded figures on the above the skulls there on the lift coming down. There seems to be skeletons and dead things in here. It's just dripping with details. And it's one of the reasons why obviously we all, well, I'm assuming we all
Let
fell
the
in love.
hunt begin.
fell in love with the models in the game and the terrain in White Dwarf magazine, etc. Presumably all these statue heads have fallen down from the hive above and they've been repurposed down here. Almost like classical architecture there. Hollowed out heads reminiscent of Soviet era statues. They've been with hafted on punk hairdos made out of more scrap. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? It's just... And this, I mean, so I've heard, and indeed it is the case, that the game is a bit, quote, janky, but that's going to be patched over time, I'm certain. And frankly, the art design that I'm seeing so far, really sort of, I mean, they've got Romanesque hairstyles, like a 17th century gravestone there in terms of design qualities. And also here we can see, look, feathers, which have been attached to these lights, feathers hinting at the fact that you're entering Escher territory, along with the heads of Goliath gangers who have been unlucky enough to come down here and face the Escher. All of this stuff is worth the price of entry, and I did get a cut price CD key, as they say, for the Steam version of this game. Someone seemingly had bought it and was regretting their purchase. I am not regretting it, and to be fair, I would have bought it brand new if I definitely had the spare cash. But I'm absolutely here for the... Oh, look at that! Look, see, so they're taking the bodies of people who've dared trespass and displaying them as you enter their territory. Danger, deep water. Okay. So we need to dash down here. I think we're safe. Slide, okay. Oh, forbidden area. Here we go. Wall run. Oh, no. I got that wrong. Let's climb the ladder. Oh, just look at it, the whole thing. And you got these like gas lamps and things. You got that sort of slightly Victorian kind of design going on. You've got elements of Georgian kind of hairdos, and it's all reminiscent of Victorians as well. So, well, I just said Victorians, but Victorian and steampunk kind of engineering. And then, of course, right down to things like lamps, you know, presumably, which are probably electric powered. They got this sort of Gothic, sort of almost like Gothic windows on them. It's just the reason that I love 40k, and I say Necromunda is the most interesting version of 40k, for me at least. Hinting at all these sort of cultural allegiances already. And I think that's the reason why Necromunda is so interesting to me, is because of the gangs and what they how visually distinct they are, and how they display their identities and their allegiances on their bodies, in the things that they carry, and, well, like all of us, but they're just exaggerated versions.
Open this rust damn door!
That's one way to open a door, I guess. A grim use of a body, or of a human, indeed. Can we climb up here? Ah, this is where we just were then. Okay, yeah. I didn't make that connection last time, so we have to get over there to open the door. Can we go down the ladder, man? Yeah. There we go. And look at these spiky bits, almost like
I'm in. Let's do it. See you at the prize.
tops of metal fences. Oh, dropship. House Escher. We are indeed in. Now that strikes me as a waste of a bullet to open your chests like that. It's a giant crushing area, highly flammable area. Let's equip the gun. There we go. Oh, how's Goliath? Now there's something about, you can press X to
Past the first sentries coming in from the north. You see anything yet?
Plenty. Keep going.
you can press X to reload your weapon, but also to enact an animation there if you're close to an enemy. And I have to say that the way that they've done those animations is a little bit fast and jarring for me. It's very, very frenetic. I have to look not too closely, otherwise I think it would give me a bit of a headache. But another thing which is a bit weird as well is that melee attacks don't really seem to exist. It is that sort of press X to kill someone animation when you're close to them. Because if you press the right stick, which is normally melee on these sorts of games, you actually use a health pack. Hold down weapons to point between weapons that you want to use. Yep, so that's the weapon wheel. Okay, cool. More statues repurposed with punk hairstyles there. And crouch is not even toggle. You can't make it a toggleable, so you have to hold down the left stick to crouch, which also acts as a sort of a strafing rush, and as you're running, a sliding kind of thing. So I think that's a hint at the kind of gameplay that they're wanting you to play. It's not really a sort of crouching camp and stealth kind of gameplay. It's much more like Doom in that sense. Also, did you see there how you had the animation, then suddenly the camera jumped back again? I find that a little bit jarring as well. So, hence, yeah, it's a touch janky, as lots of reviews have been saying. But now we can call our Cyber Mastiff, our dog, to us, with, of all things, a squeaky toy. So let's. There he is. Send the dog to attack. And the dog actually will highlight enemies in the area for you as well, which is really nice. I love the voices. It's not always great voice acting so far, but the characterization of...
Lato! Was that you? Where are you? Third level. There's someone else down here, and it ain't no Escher. That's not me. Stay alert.
The characterization of some of the gangs in their voices, I think, is excellent. In that sense, it's also reminiscent a bit of the Orcs as well, with their sort of their rough, very London sort of sounding. With these, the Escher definitely sound sort of London through into Essex kind of accents going on, which gives you that sense of, you know, class and their place in the world. Let's see. Iron Fist, Striker. Let's go for, well, Striker. And Iron Fist, I think that's a pistol. No. Oh, we can choose. Let's see. Oh wow, that's a heck of a. Can we pick up that guy? And no. Okay, so scope. You can only have one of the scope weapons. Let's go with the. What's the scope striker like? Yeah, let's go with that. Pick up. Where are we heading to? Come from there. Where are we heading? Oh! That's quite a zoom actually on that. I think they both have quite a zoom there. Yeah, I'll go with the... There we go. Manufactorum. Goliath House territory. Ah, this is territory that Escher have taken from Goliath, it seems. Hence all the big bodies lying around, like that guy over there. Oh. Open your action wheel. Whole. Medkits. Heightened senses. Oh, interesting. Right, yeah, so you can change... eventually I think you get hold of different powers that you can use by clicking the right stick. So it's not just medkits. I think down we go. Well, we are in House Escher territory. Of course they're going to come for us. See that? The way the camera just sort of jerked away at the end. It's a bit jarring. So can we... go to ah! Oh, got her. Did get her. Coming from where they are. The music is good, isn't it? Very fitting. Oh, there they are. That didn't have any grenades left. See what I mean? It's very fast, a little bit sickening. But I guess that's what it would look like.
I'm getting close.
Hurry! I don't like this.
Stims keep you down from dying and are used automatically when you run out of HP. They can be bought in the equipment menu at the beginning of each mission and at each checkpoint. Okay. Are these old crucibles, perhaps? Oh. Actually, with the number of House Goliath that are around, perhaps this is territory that they're actively fighting over still. Yeah, so it goes all jerky, 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 and then suddenly your camera pulls back and it's very still, and it's all a bit... I'm going to stop commenting on it now, but... I would slow those animations down a little bit and not have the camera zoom out, I think. Ouch. Yeah, this is a crucible. Oh, these are crucibles. Carrying molten metal. I was going to comment on her hairdo, but she wasn't around for long enough for me to comment on it. Yeah, so these meant to go from to follow these beacons. Apparently, these represent the quickest way around the hive or the underhive. But I think it says also essentially it's to keep you on track in the levels.
There's dozens of them. What the hell? Heavily armed too. I'm gonna hold them here until.
Okay. Restart mission. Buy stims. Back to HQ. These powerful stimulants that allows you to continue fighting. Desperate fatal injury. Stims prices increase over time. Okay, right. So I think because this is just basically the first level.
Fatal! Fatal! Where are you? Leto! What the hell's going on?
Those options are limited.
I'm on my way.
Okay, it's all just a wee bit. Well, it's like, well, it's the first act of a movie, isn't it? That's basically what we're experiencing right here. I just love all these, you know, this former technical area. It's clearly been superseded by later developments higher up in the hive, and it's just been left to rot and to fall apart, and the gangs have moved in. And look at these molds here. So that's a mold for making a waffle. But look at it there, no, some sort of grid mold for making skull motifs. So this is where they pour the molten metal in to make these different statues that turn up all across the hive. I'm not sure that the statue should still be hot though, like that. Yeah, very jarring. Oh my goodness. Ah! I'm being mashed. Oh. It's all a bit reminiscent of Alien 3 as well, I think. Of the lead works in that game. Oh, they're gonna chuck a grenade in here eventually, aren't they? So I'm not. Need to be more aggressive. Be more aggressive. ABS, always be shooting.
What's going on, Leto?
It's not! How many of you are there? Go to hell! I'm in it.
Oh, blimey.
Down! Leto! Leto! Should have done this alone. Knew it. Always work alone.
Let the brute have a little fun.
Okay. So it's a slightly clumsy animation on this guy, I have to say, and he's not the best tech character model in the game. But it's a bit of fun. And the way he ragdolls instantly is quite amusing. Do you see that cloaking technology? Semi-cloaked. Good dog, good dog. Oh yeah, good boy, good boy. Slag waste well. Well. You love it, you slag waste well. Always makes me think of EastEnders. Not that I actually watch it. I haven't watched it in decades, but there was a story when I was a kid where someone called Frank called someone called Pat a slag. You slag, Pat. And it always stuck with me. Ah! Oh, the brutes, man. So there's all the slag waste presumably being reforged into, or melted down and used in some way in a reheating process. Although if we can get a chance to, oh, there's someone's head, to have a look down into the pit without being shot at. I love Look at all of the art, the hands there, the hands holding hands in a circle with the bodies looking down into the vat. Again, it's just the epicness. It's like some of the design you see for Gotham, you know. Manufactorum exit. My computer's getting very warm. Might be an idea to open the door in a sec, let some cool air in. It's all going to hell in a handbasket. Oh. There's this guy. I'm just gonna do that. It's gonna get some air coming in. There we go. And so, that is more or less the opening level. You're betrayed in some way. You are now probably going to have to embark on a mission of revenge. However, we have loot, and all the non-transferred loot will be sold. Currently worth 4,295 C. So let's see what we got. Iron Fist. Let's take that. Yeah. Striker with the scope. Striker without the scope. Striker with the scope. Okay. Oh, nice. I can keep them both. Oh, that's good. No specials. Charms. Lucky charm. Your juju attracts luck and allows you to get extra credits when you kill an enemy. Yeah, go on then. Extra credits. 2%, 1%. Okay, we can let go of those. Tech. Archaeotech. Would that be my review, my tech review channel? Archaeotech. Damage 0 to 4. Damage 0 to 4. Okay, we'll take one of those. Might as well. Items. +6 loot bonus. Plus 8 HPS. Status item. Loot bonus. Go on. Again, might as well keep some of this stuff on us. Cool. So, I think that's us done. Proceed. So yeah, it's not perfect. It's not the perfect game, but it is dripping with atmosphere, and that's exactly what I was hoping for from this. And the moment I saw the trailers and some of the early reviews, I was just like, I need to play this game. So hence I am. Martyr's End is the largest settlement in this part of the Underhive, centered on the ruins of an ancient imperial shrine and situated between several ruined industrial domes, prized by the gangs of House Orlok and House Goliath. The settlement is inhabited by... the domes prized by Orlok and Goliath. The settlement is inhabited by assorted of settlers and traders, while prospectors, bounty hunters, and members of local Underhive gangs pass through in large numbers. As in all larger settlements, the guilders expect those who come to Martyr's End to set aside their rivalries and abide by the rules of the Underhive, such as they are. Surprisingly, it works for the most part. Martyr's End.
Who's there?
Oh, you know me.
New weapons unlocked.
Damn. Jericho. Where am I?
Martyr's End.
Martyr's End.
Martyr's End. Beyond Thorian's Dome, beyond the bad zones of Delta 7, far from where you want to be, I'll wager, but a better place than you'd be in otherwise, I can assure you.
Better than I would be if I hadn't met you.
I saved your life.
Feels like you did a great job.
I suppose it all depends on what you imagine being dead feels like. You seem keener than you should be on finding out.
Enough of the riddles, Spire boy. What happened?
There's time for all that later. You're going to hurt yourself straining like that. Remember, you only just made it this far. I'm going to leave you with my friend here. There's a watering hole right outside, the Blessed Temple, they call it. You can find me there when you're ready.
Ready for what?
That's the fun part. Finding out.
Of course it is. So it looks like we've lost some limbs and had them replaced. Talk to Rogue Doc and learn more about augmetics.
Who are you? What is this place?
I'm Malakashin. You may call me Malak. I'm a chirurgeon, and this is my surgery. You're lucky to be here.
Damn. A rogue doc.
If you prefer. Yes.
What did you do to me?
Nothing I didn't have to. Well, maybe a little more than I had to. That's a most impressive set of bionics. They would have been a pleasure to work with, but for all the bleeding flesh getting in the way.
Thanks. I'm sure there used to be more of it.
Your friend is right.
Cal Jericho. He's not my friend.
Well, he was right. You should have died. It's only those bionics of yours that saved you. But still, there was a lot of damage. It will take you a little while to heal. And a little while to get used to the changes.
What?
A few adjustments. An internal reservoir. A cerebral implant. You'll find they're all improvements once you get used to them.
Cerebral implant? Where the hell did that come from?
From your friend, Cal Jericho.
He's not my friend.
Oh, I'd say he is now. These bionics, once you have healed, they will allow you to do incredible things. But there might be a few adjustments I need to make. Nothing works first time. Not when you're working with materials like these, anyway. You should come back and see me when you're ready to find out what you're really capable of.
It's quite a cool way of managing upgrades and character development, I think. Well, necessarily character capability development. The idea that you're healing and that you'll discover what your upgrades are capable of as you proceed. So I guess we'll upgrade the bionic arms, I suppose.
It seems you have been giving your implants a rather hard time.
I'm here for my Mastiff.
Oh, blimey, so you can upgrade the dog as well. That seems a bit grim. Where's he gone? Where's the dog gone? Oh, look, they're burning humans in the brazier.
Still some weeks.
Never mind. I got stuff to do.
Yeah, and they took it back from us. Too bad. I found a nice little hideout, and now we've got a new leader. We're going to take it right back.
So the voice acting isn't perfect, but the characterization I think is good. I mean, and again, just the designs, but all the designs, all of this comes from the broader 40k universe.
World. Story for little kids. The ventilation systems in a bunch of the zones around here have been bringing a lot of ash in. Be careful with using them to get round.
Okay. And they're burning books as well as bodies and scrolls. Interesting. So this whole area, this is basically as far as I got. I took a load of screen grabs and shared them earlier on the Discord, and it's It's brilliant. It really is. It just makes me so excited.
Look at
So
that.
we have our
I could've
medic.
got that for half the price before they hijacked the container.
Have our
Blessed are the great houses of Necromunda. Blessed are our lords.
weapon seller.
I should have trusted those damn
Civis Pacem?
their last
Civis Pacem? Parabellum. If you would have peace, prepare for war. Shooting range. Oh, nice. Okay. Ah! Was that okay? How did I do? Oh, was that it? Maybe this is just a place to see what your gun feels like, perhaps. Oh, good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm having a lot of fun. It is very steampunk. It's also very gothic as well. It's Warhammer 40k. I mean, look, it's almost like we're inside a cathedral here, right down to the
Human eyes. What do they really see? Just standard spectrum.
right down to the altar up here with the clock, almost like a rose window up behind it. The whole thing. Ah, it's just gorgeous. Gorgeous, this game.
Sounds like it's warranted.
I mean, look at
I
this.
heard a couple of them died out there.
The carpet here on the floor. We have the
Who?
You know.
What? No. Who?
sort of computerized cyborg thing there. Through here is the posters as well. Nihilist pattern laser gun, product recall notice. But no, through here we have not the shiny skull. We have this little area here. So we've got these sort of corrugated iron roof bit, but these sort of, it's almost like a cloister in again in a cathedral with these what would have been quite nice tiles at some point. So as the hive has grown up, the lower areas have fallen into disrepair. Hence the Underhive. It's the reason why Necromunda, as I was saying earlier, is my favourite part of Warhammer 40k, because it's stratigraphy. That's exactly what it is. The hive is stratigraphy. The further down you go, the more scummy it gets, the older it gets, the more decrepit it gets, and that's precisely where Necromunda takes place. Hey Smig, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Anyway, I'm look at that! The stonework with graffiti on it, with I love it. As I was saying earlier, this is worth the price of admission. All this texture, all of this storytelling in the building itself. I wonder what he's waiting for. You never got into this IP, and that's understandable. You know, Warhammer isn't for everyone. But it's I think in this instance it's hopefully going to be very accessible. Gladiatorium, presumably you can go there and do wave battles. I'm not sure I'm interested in doing that just yet though. Let's continue the game.
Plenty of scavengers coming through here still. Yeah, you think they'd have heard by now. Just damn right. Stay away.
Oh, it's just, I love it. I love it. Right, where's he gone? Where's our man? There he is. Cal Jericho.
Wonder if there's a part of this I don't understand. Come and find me when you know something, my friend.
And you know what? Interesting. Tab info. Alright, okay, that shows us information. When you know something. What we need to know. Again, braziers, burning. Oh no, this isn't body parts. I wonder what they're making. Oh, this is him again.
Never mind. I got stuff to do.
Got stuff to do.
Still moving. Why must it always take so long?
I don't know, do we need to talk to him again?
A few arms and legs go missing.
I need you to look at my bionics.
Okay. That's it then. Now do we go back to Cal?
I could ask Yolanda. Listen, I hear there's been a couple of Delacs hanging around. Wouldn't hurt if you and me aren't seen together too much.
Yes.
For a while.
Yeah, this whole thing started as a tabletop game, and in fact, actually, what I might do is just pause it there for a sec. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to get the tabletop game out, but just in the other room, I have a little introductory paragraph to the game that's just perfect. It's in the let's see, it's in the one of the two manuals here for Necromunda. I think it's in the source book. And what we could do is just very briefly just go back into the lobby area, and I can show you. So we have the Necromunda rule book. This is from the 1995 edition of the game. It is well, the rules of the game, but as with everything in this in Warhammer and in 40k, the art is all. It is just reigns supreme, as it were. But then in the source book, we have a description of the Underhive. And first of all, we have a map. So we have Hive Primus just there, and the Underhive is right at the bottom of this sort of spire of a settlement, and that's basically more or less where the game is set. And at the beginning, there's a little description here. The hives of Necromunda rise from ashes like sheer mountain peaks, and I think this was at the beginning of this game actually. Spire upon spire, tower upon tower, the hives climb so far above the poison clouds they pierce the planet's atmosphere. To its millions of inhabitants, each hive is a diverse and complete world, as isolated from the surrounding ash wastes and adjoining hives as from deep space and the distant stars. No one knows how old the hives of Necromunda are. Their very size is a testament to many thousands of years of growth. See its stratigraphy. Sprawling layer upon layer, climbing ever higher above the planet's polluted surface. The deepest and oldest layers now lie far underground, buried by corrosive ash that piles around the hive's base. These parts of the hive were abandoned long ago, and now they are a dark and dangerous place, inhabited only by mutant things spawned by chemical pollutants, disease, and madness. So that's setting the scene for the game in the source book, and of course we have sort of models featured on the back of the books as well. But all of that is more or less what we are here to examine, and this is the reason why I simply had to play this game. Necromunda is, in many ways, a giant archaeological site. Yes, sorry, the chair was talking. Yeah.
Remember,
you can trust Jado.
And he knows this place like the back of his weird, scabby little hand.
Now, Cal Jericho, your character, the protagonist, called him a Spire boy because he lives higher up in the Spire. So he's come down from way up there to sort of hang around, or maybe he's been banished to hang around down here. Either way, he's definitely doing business with these guys. Okay, so where are we heading to now?
Yeah, that's him. Old Ironfoot says he saw them bring him in. Real mess. Emperor
interact.
only knows what that sawbones has done to him.
I mean, just look at the hooded figure there with the sword as well. Can we not?
Just starting to wonder if there's a part of this I don't understand. Remember, you can trust Jado.
Where is Jado?
I could ask Yolanda.
Bartender.
Hasn't been this hot between gangs around here in a while.
Show me what you can do for me.
Show me what you can do for me.
Bounty hunters, Spirians, Militarium, Wastelander, Corsair, Underhive styles. Oh, okay, so we can change our clothing. Okay, yeah. I'll stick with bounty hunter for now.
Yes. Perhaps that would work.
How do we proceed to the next level, I think, I wonder.
What in hell's name was she thinking?
Up here? I feel as though... Is it the Artificer? Would this be a way to proceed? Wow.
Necromunda is a sacred place. The relics of the past lie deep within its ancient soils.
Mm-hmm.
It is our duty to defend.
Like an archaeologist. Show me what you can do for me.
Show me what you can do for me.
Okay, so we can sell relics, I guess, by the look of it. We can also examine our guns much more closely, which is also part of the fun of Warhammer 40k, the weaponry. Okay. Where on earth are we meant to go next?
Lay low here for a while. Yeah, Zerdan's moving the others. I'll show you the new place once I'm sure no one's following us.
Remember, you can trust Jado, and he...
Okay, that's fair enough, I guess. Are there any missions? I'm meant to go into the gladiatorium, is that it?
What the some croc.
Although this looks like it's going to be wave combat, I'm not sure. Yeah, freely test your new weapons. I don't want to do that. I don't want to test the new weapons. I want to leave. Oh, rats. No, come on. I just want to go onto our next mission. Little arrow with a red indicator. Where's it gone? Oh! No, yeah, the red arrow is pointing to the gladiatorium, but I'm not sure. Okay, maybe we're meant to go down here. Off we go, I guess. Maybe it is mandatory. Oh, I love it. Restricted area. Oh, look at this. Oh, maglev coil, double jump. Press A and A again while in the air to perform a double jump. Okay, yeah, so it's part of tutorial, isn't it? Just look at it. So yes, this old part of the hive that's long since fallen short of its former grandeur. It's like a statue holding a sword and scales of justice. Can we reach that area though? We can. Oh, hello. I'm not even sure how that worked. maybe playing the tabletop game could be fun in a stream at some point. I know we've threatened to do Betrayal at House on the Hill at some point. Oh, okay. So we're testing out our double jump capabilities in the gladiatorium. That makes sense. Look at that, a metal chair. And it's doubly metal because it's got a skull on it. And a book. It's funny, I do feel as though sometimes reviews, I think because lots of professional reviewers play so many games, they have...
Oh boy. That's the last time I drink my own stuff.
They're very good at spotting, I guess, the things that make a game stand out, but also criticizing games when they miss that level. And so far, this game hasn't committed any egregious, crimes against me. I'm very much enjoying it.
Hey there.
Wild snake.
I like you. You must be able to read the sign.
No. What does it say?
It says patrons only. But you don't need to worry about that. You figured it right out. You must be a psychic. I won't go telling anyone you're of me. Here you go. Wild snake.
How much?
Your friend's already got it covered.
Elmore's teeth. What is this? He's not my friend.
Definitely psychic. That might be the quickest I've seen anybody work that out. But either way, your drink is covered. You should go and see him. He's right over there. And hey, if you ever want to know what's really going on around here, come back and see me.
Thanks. What's your name?
Just call me the Wild Snake Priestess.
And the Blessed Temple. So presumably the Justice statue down there is part of the temple that this place is built on. Along with this being like a cathedral in here. Again, it's just the history of the whole place is written into the walls. Also, on the way down I spotted this is an old symbol of the Empire. One of the Imperial Eagles, but it's all falling apart. It is everywhere to be seen.
What in Helmor's name was she thinking?
Come on, hello. Who's a good boy?
So, ready to talk?
Yes.
About how you nearly got me killed.
About how I saved your life.
And Beetle and Leto.
Well, no.
No.
I knew they weren't up to it. Always work alone. I should have stuck to that. Now, tell me, what happened up there? That Escher gang you wanted us to take down, there was someone else with them.
Yes, I think so.
Who? The one who killed Virax?
Maybe. I mean, I think so. The Black Serpents are working with an outlaw, a very dangerous outlaw who seems to be calling himself the Silver Talon.
You knew he was there?
No, I didn't. But the Black Serpents are his muscle. I figured they might give us a few leads. I didn't think whoever killed Virax would be crazy enough to still be hanging around here.
So you thought you'd dangle some bait?
No, nothing like that. Besides, you were quick enough to take me up on the deal. Maro and his brother specialize in archaeotech. Good stuff, too. And they control pretty much all the trade around here. His caravan was ambushed less than an hour from here, so I figured whoever was responsible would be long gone and far away by now. It seems not. Meanwhile, there's a few gangs around here who have been trying to make a name for themselves, taking more risks than usual. The Black Serpents, those Escher you met earlier, and a couple of Orlok gangs, the Iron Vipers, the Scrapjacks.
So you think they're working for the Silver Talon, too?
I think they're being awfully bold, almost like someone wants them to make trouble. And since the Silver Talon is still around...
And you think it's the Silver Talon who killed Virax?
Or ordered it, yes.
Damn.
I had a feeling there was something going on from another lead I was following. As soon as I found out, I came to warn you. But that's how I found you.
Not exactly just in time.
You don't think?
That cerebral implant. Where did that come from?
I took it from the Black Serpents. Maybe they were just trying to sell it, or maybe it's something that you-know-who is looking for. Which is why it
Voldemort?
makes so much sense to put it in you. So I guess we'll find out, one way or the other.
Saving my life just so you can get me killed. Not my kind of deal.
A shame, since it's the only one going.
Then I'm out. But thanks for tipping me off about the Silver Talon.
If I were a less generous man, I might suggest you're in my debt, you know. But I won't. Now listen, there's a fortune to be made for both of us. You won't get it on your own.
Wanna bet?
Oh, I'd wager. But if you lose, you'll have nothing left to give me anyway. So just don't forget, the offer's there. And you know where to find me.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure I've seen artwork of either Cal Jericho himself or someone like him, with the sort of the braids and the ponytail and the green jacket, waistcoat.
Might be time to go and... Listen, I hear there's been a couple of Delacs hanging around. Wouldn't hurt if you and me aren't seen together too much for a little while.
That's fine by me. So now, if we
Just
go to our...
There's a part of this I don't understand.
We need to talk to the bar lady again, okay.
So, the two of you get everything straightened out?
You might say that.
There's a lot of talking at this end of the game, isn't there?
I'm looking for a little information.
Shoot.
The Iron Vipers. Heard of them?
Orlocks. Yeah. Friends of yours?
You might say I used to know a few of them. You know where they hang out these days.
I don't. But I know who might. Try the Dome Runner over there. Jado's his name.
Jado. Okay, now we're onto something. Where is Jado? This way. From gameplay footage I've seen, I got the impression it's going to try to be Doom, and reviewers might be very sensitive to that comparison. I think so. I think so. And therefore they overlook some of the other stuff. And maybe, okay, part of it is that you have to be a bit of a fan, perhaps already, of the universe. Oh, look at that! That's an amphora. Is that the equivalent of sort of medieval armor in the Warhammer 40k? There's a map of the Spire as well, a blueprint. Oh, we're playing archaeology. We're playing in archaeology of the 41st millennium. Laying the backstory, exactly. Yeah, lots of talking.
Yeah, I'm looking for someone, Jado.
That's okay.
You're the guy to help me find them.
Anything within a dozen domes of here. Who?
The Iron Vipers. Know them?
Yeah, I do. They've been making a lot of noise around here lately.
Know where I can find them?
Not exactly. But I do know they made a move on the Steel Crocs. A Goliath gang, a couple of days ago. They got lucky. Captured the Crocs leader.
Is that so? You know what they want with him?
No, but they want something from him, all right. The Crocs are out looking for him, so I hear the Vipers are going to try and move him. But they control all the transport around here anyway. They control part of an old cargo trade network they use for smuggling. My guess is they're going to try and move him out that way. Somewhere the Goliaths will never find him.
You know when and where?
I could take a guess. You want me to show you?
Yeah.
Well then, let me light the way. Think you can spot a phosphor beacon?
What?
Phosphor beacon. A
Yep.
Dome Runner's best friend out in the bad zones. I'll lay a trail for you.
just knock it over there. But so yeah, so he's literally he's not burning this stuff. He's collecting this stuff from the old world or the old hive. I love it. I love it. Okay. Pick a mission. There you go. Finally. Finally. But okay, we've been introduced to the hub world, to the hub temple, or former temple, and now we get to pick our mission. Secondary mission. Some missions not related to the main campaign will be available every time you visit the hub. Those missions have various difficulty levels, goals, and depend on the places you've already visited. They will help you gather more credits to get yourself better gear. Okay, fair enough. And we are launching Colossus 44. Select loadouts. Well, we haven't really got much else to add. No, not really. Got some very basic gear. Hence the reason to do missions. Launch mission. The Iron Vipers and Orlok gang have captured Brickjaw, the leader of the powerful Goliath gang. The Iron Vipers are trying to move their hostage to Orlok territory. It does that weird thing where it sort of shows you the level and then goes back to the loading screen. With the hostage to Orlok territory using an old cargo train, but the Iron Vipers are in league with the Silver Talon. Messing with their plan might lead you to some useful information. Board the train and divert it to a safe stopping point away from Orlok territory. Okay. You can join the Imperial Forces auxiliaries. Fantastic specialism opportunities. I'm sure recruitment was super high from down here. Look at that. What does that say? Something will be done? His will be done.
Okay,
The Emperor.
You see Unit 3-2. You need to get on top of it to get on a train.
Okay. Look at the Gothic archway. Rats. I need to double jump up there. Oh no, there's Unit 3-2 over there. Okay. We can get there. Elevator 35 meters away. Down we go. Deck 32. The cogs going as well. I think there's some light RPG elements. I think increasing your gear and your capabilities as you go. I know you definitely unlock powers, which are on the R button. So haywire pulse. What does that do? Deactivates enemy refractor fields using or stuns opponents. Cool. So I can do that or use medkits at the moment. See, there's a reason why I was so arrested by Warhammer as a kid. I've got a wonderful art book down there about the from the 40k universe, and the range of art produced by this game or in this game's world is truly a thing to behold. Forbidden. To non-authorized gang, report any suspicious behavior. The Emperor protects. Can we get in? We can't get in. How do we proceed? Up here. And also things like candles and wax seals as well make their way into this universe. And actually, at some point, I don't know, can you show art books in live streams? It'd be really cool to look at some art at some point. I'll have to look into that. Art books and other resources are things that I would love to be able to talk about and share and have a conversation about. But it's just that matter of, does it count as publishing? Is it actually copyright breaking to do that? I've heard lots of different opinions, but to be honest, opinions don't matter. It's whether or not it actually is a problem. House Escher, a little bit of graffiti using a stencil there. It's clear we're in some sort of underground system, or former underground system. Oh, okay. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Where are you? Oh, I've got the zoomy machine gun. Yes, yeah, indeed, isn't it? It's very heavy. But I'm not, definitely not complaining. It fits the aesthetic. Ah, like I said, I could just look at this stuff all day. It's also not lost on me that I live in the northeast of England in essentially a real-world analogy for this sort of area. Former industrial heartlands. Ah. Come on, climb the ladder. It's really quite an ugly animation system that they've got for that. I mean, if it just a little bit slightly differently implemented, that sort of stuff would make you feel a bit more like John Wick or something, wouldn't it? But it's just very fast and very disconnected from gameplay, actually. I think that's the problem. Plasma grenade. I'm going to fall off the thing again, aren't I? No? Oh, that was weird. So it took me out into mid-air there to do the killing animation and then put me back on the platform. Can we jump over? We can! And there's our node that we're following. Phosphorus node. Casualty categorization diagnosis chart. Oh, rats! I'm being distracted by the scenery. This is Escher territory. Ah, I want to read that poster. Hang on. Casualties. Are they able to walk? Ah, I see. If it wasn't all rattling, that'd be a really cool screen grab, wouldn't it? Okay, I'm going to come back to that flowchart at some point. Down we go. Watch your health. I do tend to not notice things like health.
Jericho's gonna have to up my chef for this.
We made it onto the train! Yay! Safe.
Hey, did you make it? Are you okay?
Yeah, I made it. Maybe this cerebral implant isn't so bad after all.
Okay.
Oh, look, ingots being transported.
They'll have him in one of the armored cars.
Can we... No, we can't change our loadout. It'd be really good to not have to zoom in all the way when I use this gun. I don't seem to pick up another gun. Are we heading down? I guess we're heading down. Delac. Oh yes, House Delac. They're kind of like 80s oh, 80s tech people. In terms of their design. Not cyberpunk. Like the people in is it Tech Noir in Terminator in the bar? Jump over there. There we go. Yeah, we can't pick up other guns. Maybe, yeah, it is just a case of, yeah, you have your loadout. Oh, look at this. Lockers for workers on the train. But it's laid out like triptychs in like oh, it's almost like a Catholic sanctuary. That's just, the designs in this, beautiful. Right. We have got a rat. I am your rat. Just call me Ratty. The double jump is very welcome. No gun though. No gun. And there's definitely no. What if we go to the Iron Fist up top? That's a hand pistol with a scope. I just want an unscoped rifle. Or machine gun, rather. Ah, look at the Gothic arches on the crates. The whole thing is just... Chucking grenades at me. Where have you gone? See what I mean? The scope is just too much. Ah, that was quite a wet sound, wasn't it? And also, I love the way this is laid out, like the terrain that you would have in a tabletop mission. Definitely appealing to the origins of the scenario, as it were. Oh, so much blood. It would be really good if we could pick up a weapon, though. Let's see, I'm gonna have to just go for my handgun. Propulsion. Oh, I'm being shot at. We were shooting at him, boss, but he seemed more interested in the environment than he did from shooting us. Very strange. Well, yeah, I suppose I can yeah, try shooting from the hip. The lack of toggle on crouch, though, makes this sort of maneuver a bit difficult. You're having to really hold down the left stick. Look at this, joining train carts, these massive chains with hooks. Makes you feel like Ant-Man. Are we having to go down, is it? Yes, it must be. So noisy. Health down to 11. Blimey, I really wasn't keeping an eye on my health. Oh, look at that suspension system. Nice. The blood matches the decor, exactly, yeah. Oh. Guess they have dogs as well. You gotta shoot the dogs? That's mean. Oh, we're vibrating on the bless Omnasian before any maintenance. Nice, you got to pray to the gods before you maintain the train. Yes, we painted the whole thing blood red so that when our workers inevitably have life-changing accidents, you can't see the blood. Just means you don't have to repaint things all the time. It's a massive train system, isn't it? It's like a town on a train. Small city. Oh, what does that say on the table? Perseverance and silence are the highest virtues. You see? You see? When the workers have accidents, there's blood on the walls, but you can't see it, and don't talk about it. Just persevere in your job, in your work, while you're on board. Oh, there's an aircraft up here, a spaceship. Can we fly it? Probably not. Need to head that way. Latter way. Oh! So yeah, so the use of this phosphorus screen doesn't just extend to the phosphorus nodes then, or the phosphorus beacons. It also, you know, green lighting will lead the way, it seems, in terms of progress. Oh, great. This really is Doom, isn't it? If I can not trap myself. I'm not trapped here, you're trapped here with me. I want your shotguns. Thankfully, you're sort of invulnerable while you're in the murdering animation. One health. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at watching my health, aren't I? But somehow, I haven't died. Don't say that. Why am I saying that? Don't say that out loud. The Necromunda gods will hear me. I can hear dogs. Oh, this whole place is just designed to kill me. Oh, come on! Nice beard. Oh, there we go. Made it through. So far. This is a truly massive... Oh, are they transporting missiles in this area? Is this a mobile command unit? Or mobile launching unit? Sea mines as well, by the look of it? All manner of large weaponry. Deadly mech type things.
See anything? Well, you've got to be close. Keep going.
Well, happy to keep going. No, can't buy stims. Don't want to go back to HQ, don't want to restart the mission. I guess we just continue. I love the candles next to this servo skull. I think those are called servo skulls. I seem to recall. Yeah, we're having a gunfight surrounded by missiles and mines. That sounds super safe to me. So yeah, I think this is my kind of shooter. I mean, it's, in so much as there's lots to look at and lots to think about while you're doing the shooting. Is that a Gears of War logo? No, not quite. Oh! Shotgun now, but does that mean that now we don't have... No, yep, we do have a shotgun. That's what we wanted. That's what I was asking for. Where's my gun gone? Where's my dog gone? Oh, it's still warming up, okay. So you can't just use your dog over and over again. Oh. Down we go to wagon number 2. There's going to be a coal wagon, do we think? Or some sort of fuel wagon for the main train ahead. Prowl. You scared me. Made me jump. Ooh. What is this? Look at the canvas there flapping in the breeze above. I think this might be the fuel that's burned in the train. Yeah, the dog toy's bound to get merchandise. Fairly quickly, isn't it? Oh, hello. Oh, great. That should be easy. I don't think so. So look at the bulldozers here, up here, presumably used to move all this stuff around. I think this might be the fuel for the vehicle. And if it is fuel, then presumably igniting it and having a boss battle with missiles isn't a great idea. Oh, hello. Hello. Where's he gone? Where's the boss gone? I've lost him. Haha, I confused him. He can't find me because I am sprightly and can hide like a fox. Oh, there, oh no, there it is. He's like, yeah, well, I can jump up like a mole. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh. Oh, okay. That definitely hurt him. Or did it just make him angry? There we go. They are, aren't they? They really are super interesting. And that's exactly why I just couldn't resist this. Once I knew about it, I was just like, I need to try it out. Oh no. Not another one of those guys. Ah, it's not great for the flashes though, if you're a bit sensitive to that sort of thing. There's also another really weird aspect of the game, and that is that if you invert the y-axis on the camera, in this instance anyway, it also inverts the wheel. So I'm having to invert what I'm pointing at in order to be able to select things on the weapons wheel, which is interesting. Oh, I've got no med packs. Ah, seems to annoy him. Down to 10 health. No med packs. If we go down this tunnel here, will this help me at all? Any med packs down here? No. Refractor field. What if I change my to the haywire pulse? Will that? No, that doesn't seem to help. Oh, don't hurt my dog. Little so-and-so. And this looks like it's a repurposed bit of Space Marine tech, actually. It's funny, I saw a review, one of the reviews for this game. Again, I was checking out reviews before. Yeah, kill him, Indy, exactly. Yeah. Checking out the reviews for this game, and one person said in, I think it might have been was it IGN or one of them anyway, said it's a shame that there aren't any. No, it was it Game Ranks? Anyway. Shame there aren't any Space Marines as enemies. And someone pointed out in the comments.
One of the cars is all locked down. The prisoner must be inside.
Ooh, new piece of tech. And they said if there were Space Marines as enemies, they said in the comments, then you wouldn't last 5 seconds. In universe, Space Marines are that good. Oh, there's a bit of the top of one of the mechs. Presumably this. So what you would do is you get into your mech suit, as like the ones I've just been fighting, and you'd be using these mechs to... Oh no, maybe they're just robots. But anyway, presumably they're also helping move this mineral around as well. But in this instance, they're being used to attack me. Let's reach there. Oh! Oh yes! I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, ow. Just got hit in the face by a light. Ready to fight. So, ooh. Why do they change where the lights are above the train? That makes no sense. Other than as a... Oh, ow, fire, okay. Other than as a hazard. Where are we jumping to? Need to break this glass, maybe? No. Woo, dodge the light. Oh, go down here. Jump that way. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go down on the left, yeah. But yes, if I really was here, if I really could, you know, travel through time to the 41st millennium and this is what the world was like, I would just be... I would be, well, actually, interestingly, well, I was going to say, so I'd be an archaeologist, so I'd be like that dome runner. What's his name? Do we grab that? Shoot it, okay. If in doubt, shoot it. But actually, I was reading an article today that was talking about how archaeologists are rapidly becoming the coolest characters in Star Wars. So people like Dr. Aphra, etc., etc. So I'd be quite happy to be an archaeologist in this universe. Oh, they've got shields. Why do they got shields now? Don't throw grenades at the floor in front of yourself, you pillock. You're doing their job for them. Okay. Got down to 8 health there. I got it spawned on the stairs in front of me. That's a bit dodgy, isn't it? It's a bit dodgy, isn't it? Oh, I love my dog. Good dog. Convince. Open the gate. Okay, it's just going to be one of those cyborgs again, isn't it? That I need to beat up. Oh, hello. Open the gate.
Open this damn door.
Never fails. Never. That worked with all computers. Ah, did I close that? I did close it. I could have closed the gate, the doors all this time. Hello. Oh no! Ow. Oh no, there's 2 of them. I want to be examining the architecture, not killing brutes. Are these coffins, or are these sort of ingots of stored metal in the shapes of people? I want to know more. There we go. Ooh, gibbets. Why do they need gibbets? Well, why does anyone need gibbets, I suppose? For gibbeting people. Look at the treasure chest. Thank you. Pious Legacy Striker. Ooh, is that a shotgun with a scope? That is. I'm not really sure which one. What do I want more? The shotgun with the scope or the shotgun without the scope? It's quite slow to aim, isn't it? Yeah, I'll keep it without the scope for now, I think. Ooh, light undersuit, so we can upgrade our armor there. So there's some RPG elements for us. Oh, look at the tiles. I wonder if those are meant to be heat-resistant tiles. Well, I suppose all tiles are sort of heat-resistant to a certain extent, but why is it tiled down here? It's like an abattoir? Oh, piles of bodies. That's not good. Gibbets, tiles, and bodies? Just like a torture area? Why do we need a torture area on this train? Oh, the Goliath prisoners in here. This is their prison where they do the torturing. Oh my goodness me! Welcome to the kill zone. Oh, is it like cold in here? Is that why? Just like a refrigerator, maybe. I thought my vision is freezing up. Oh, hang on, sorry. Very itchy eye. There's Rosek. Oh. Okay. What does it say on the wall? Tasty food in order to serve the Emperor fully. Yeah, this is a meat packing plant. Hence the tiles, I guess. Called it abattoir. I thought it might be. And now it's just a murder zone. Well, a human murder zone. As opposed to animals. All ingredients are approved by the something ministerium and administration gathered all around the empire. Departamento Munitorum. Nice. That's a nice detail. Anyway, we need to rescue our Goliath prisoner. All these bodies hanging there around. How have we been... I mean, unless they actually have been harvesting bodies, not cows. More ingredients smeared on the walls, you're welcome.
You're Lucky day, meathead. Now what the hell do those Iron Vipers want with you so bad?
Who are you, Skinny? Where are my stim dogs?
Never mind who I am. What do the Iron Vipers want with you?
Those dumb Orlocks? They just don't want to fight, like...
No. They like fighting just fine. They'd have killed you already if they just wanted you out of the way. They're working for the Silver Talon. You know that name?
Huh?
Last chance! Who is the Silver Talon? What do the Iron Vipers want with you?
You really do ask dumb questions, don't ya?
Tell me!
Just gonna punch the thing until it... Oh, well, that worked, okay.
I'm getting out of here. You ought to too, Skinny. This train is headed for Orlock territory.
And down we go.
You found it.
Oh, look at the waste chute here.
Yeah.
Oh.
For all the use that was.
Oh, oh.
Good
The
ride.
waste chute over there. Nice. Oh, and this is another waste chute.
Where's that gonna take me?
Well, yeah. Orlock territory.
No! How do I stop it?
Head up front. I'll think of something.
Onto the locomotion. Locomotion? The locomotive. Okay. How do we get further along? Yeah, to be fair, when I was sort of joking, is that the Gears of War logo, obviously Gears of War absolutely is all about essentially a sort of a Warhammer 40k kind of setup, but without it being Warhammer 40k. There's a reason that that then was it the Space Marine game more or less copied the Gears of War formula, because Gears of War was more or less an unofficial Warhammer game. That was the slowest. I'm going to take your shield off you and shoot you in the head. I can imagine. Locomotive prow, okay. Saving! So yes, in this universe, this entire planet is from the south of London, apparently. Oh no! I sense a boss encounter. See that? I used a med pack without being prompted. Oh, come on, you bullet sponge. I'm down to 15 health, and I've got no more health packs. That guy got a shield of some sort? Ah! I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Yep. I died. Using med packs and everything! Yep. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? That's where he's gone. Ah! Blooming brutes. Ow. Can we get out our scoped weapon now? There are difficulty levels, yeah, and I'm playing on normal, so not remotely hard. Hence, probably my ability to survive a bit longer than I really should. But it's mainly because I want to enjoy this wonderful series of environments. The sump rats, yeah. I remember my first ever Necromunda campaign involved the sump, and it was called It Came From the Sump. It's just this idea of this sort of squiggly monster chasing gangers through the Underhive, having come from a toxic waste dump at the bottom. Because, again, one of the things I really liked about the Spire was the fact that...
I'm in.
Oh.
I'm gonna stop it.
Oh, look at the communication tubes.
Stranded up there with a whole lot of angry Orlocks. Use the terminal to send it somewhere else and you can get out of there.
Got it.
Cool. Yeah, because the Spire is subject to gravity, all the toxic waste and crap sinks down right to the bottom of the Underhive. So in the sump is where this monster came from, and it was a really good campaign. Colossus. It's a really intimidating crane. Hijack Colossus, mission complete. So what have we got? We probably want to, yep, transfer that over to there, over to our loadout, and the unscoped version of the Pious Legacy shotgun. Light under is somewhat better, so we'll swap it to that. Items, status item, meh. Charms, extra credits when you kill an enemy, 3%. I reckon 3% is the best we're going to get there, so let's grab a 3%. Yeah. Cool. I think that's it. Everything else we can sell and get more credits. Proceed. It is. It's a massive mix of aesthetic elements, and okay, I got a Class C, medical and maintenance fees, stims for Imperial taxes. Fair enough. And that's one of the reasons why I love it, and I've always loved. Again, this particular moment or this particular place in the, because the rest of the 40k universe is, you know, some of it's is like, you know, like city planets that are in a state of war, or orc ships and planets that are sort of cobbled together, and they're fun. But this is where you have this interaction between the past and the present, and the grime and the crap, and it's, of course it appeals to me. Oh, interesting. This is where we arrive, next to the guy. New gun possibilities at the gun cellar, I guess.
Yeah, I heard. There's gonna be payback for that.
You know it.
Back at the hub. So there's some, are they Dilac guys? I think they're Dilac guys. Jado or Dome Runner?
I'll never eat one of those with the purple dots again.
Indeed, don't eat purple dotted fungus, apparently. I think, guys...
It shouldn't be like that. They said it was an abandoned dome full of archaeotech. They should have told us it was abandoned because of the plants will eat you. Elmore's teeth.
I think I'm going to leave it there for tonight, guys. It has been fun, but I have had quite a difficult week with my neighbour, as I was talking about earlier on Discord, and my head is pounding. But my desire to play this game was overriding just how bad my headache was. But it really is catching up on me, especially with the earphones. So I think I'll leave it there. It's been a couple of hours. It's been fun. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this as well, and hopefully this is precisely the sort of thing that I think is that weird mixture of fun shooter plus, I say, all these archaeological elements. That is exactly what I love about Necromunda. So hopefully we've been able to draw a little bit out of that in this evening session, and hopefully in future sessions we'll see more of these elements coming together and being able to be drawn out. Gareth, I hope you feel better tomorrow. Hopefully, yes. My friend is visiting the northeast this weekend, so we're going to be catching up with her. Tomorrow we haven't been able to reschedule the interview that was mashed up by the neighbour angle grinding a car, so that's going to have to be next week now. But hopefully tomorrow Andy and I will be able to record Watching Brief, so that'll be fun. But yeah, it has been fun, and I'm so happy with this game. Well worth the price of admission. Wonderful. Anyway, it has been fun. Good night, guys. I'm leaving with a grin on my face. Until next time, do take care. Bye bye.